everyone. For today, this is the assignment I'm going to show to you now. Biomorphic design worksheet, and basically this is all the pre-work for the project, so the Unit 4 project. So back when we were in real school, if you remember, before each project we started, the toy project, the arcade project, we spent at least a week just brainstorming and writing down our ideas and sketching and everything. So this is kind of taking the place of that, and what it's going to allow me to do, because you'll each get your own copy of this, when you click on it today, it'll allow me to kind of understand your thinking, so I can help you get to a good point before you actually start making your project. Okay, so there's 3 parts to this document, and the reason I'm giving you until Wednesday, like basically giving you 2 class periods to do this, is because I do want you to invest time in it, and the videos that I put up here for you to watch, they're not optional, that you need to watch them, because I think they're really, well, I know they're really important to kind of setting the tone for this project. Okay, so one's a little on the longer side, and then one's really short. Okay, so I really do want you to watch both of those. So you're going to watch the videos, and they are, let me just pull up the slides. The first one is Mary Oxman, and she's a MIT designer / scientist / architect. She does a lot of stuff. And she's really at the forefront of merging technology and biology together. So the tech world and the natural world, okay? And she gives a lot of examples about what her team is working on, and how looking to nature solves a lot of problems in terms of waste and sustainable materials. So she's a great speaker, and definitely watch it, okay, for the purpose of this project. And then the next one is a fashion designer, so kind of a little different. And what I want you to get from this is the use of her materials. So she and her team develop materials that are really, like, blew my mind when I saw what she does. It's not like she's getting cotton or silk or something like that and making clothes. She's actually designing the material itself and making some really amazing nature-inspired clothing. So even if you are not into fashion design, it's really cool just to see what they do with technology. So those are the 2 videos you're going to watch to start off. And then you're going to respond to the prompt. The next step is to, because of what you saw in those videos, this will make sense to you. You're going to find, I think you only have to find 2. You're going to find 2 examples of patterns, materials, or specialized features found in animal or plant life. And this can be like humans, it can be human anatomy, it can be animals, it can be sea life, it can be things in space. So anything that's not man-made. So you're looking for those really unique and special features of the natural world. Here I have the golden spiral, Murray's law, and then eye spots on the wings of, in this case, moths. I think that's a moth or butterfly. So those are 3 examples, and then you need to find 2 of your own. If you are stuck, you can click on this link. It kind of outlines some patterns in biology and how those might be applied to design. So you can just look around you outside, or think back to what Mr. Siegel taught you, or any of your other science teachers, or just go on a little Google hunt, okay, or YouTube hunt. Part 2. So this is going to make you kind of push rewind and go back to what we talked a lot about in class, the themes of survival and thrival, or dystopian or utopian, and sort of your vision of the future. And if you're in between, kind of like me, I think I'm an in-betweener, describe whatever vision you have right here, okay, and why. So for me, I have my mind always sometimes goes to a darker place because of what's around me. and especially what's going on right now. So I kind of have like an apocalyptic view of the future in terms of like politics or harming the earth. But then I also have this like romantic vision of the world in terms of like for this time and place, for example, people are really like learning what's important to them and spending more time with family and kind of appreciating the natural world and appreciating um, life in general. So I don't know. I'm kind of in between. So whatever you want to place yourself in, that's fine. This is not like a test. It's more of like what inspires you creatively in terms of your vision. So just make some notes there. You might have that somewhere from prior projects. I'm not sure. Um, and then this is the last part. So this is like merging part 1 and part 2. And this is really difficult and challenging, okay? But this is why this is a unit project, okay? So you're gonna have to think of like something you can wear, like a hat, glasses, a mask, a dress, a sleeve, anything that you can wear. And the reason I'm choosing us, I'm asking you to make something that you can wear um, for 2 reasons. One is that this project was going to be the fashion show project, so I had that already in my mind. And 2, there's something about like using yourself as the surface or the model that is really it kind of equalizes our workspaces. So I'm not asking you to build something huge or to build something small that it could get lost. I know everyone, like we're all different sizes and whatnot, but everyone is around the same size ish and takes up the same amount of space. So I think that it's gonna serve the fact where like serve our situation well. And it's just an easy reference point, like your own body. So you're gonna make a wearable prototype that brings to life your vision of the future and utilizes a pattern or a feature or a material that is found in nature. Okay, so you're merging those two things. So it's like a futuristic wearable that is inspired by nature, something in nature. Okay, here's some cool examples that I linked here, some videos to watch if you need more ideas. I would say the best thing you can do is don't judge yourself. And you will get stuck if you think that I'm looking for something specific. And I'm not. I'm just looking for you to kind of take a risk and put yourself out there. This is going to be influenced by your interests. It's going to be influenced by like the movies you watch and the books you read and the Netflix series you watch. And if you watch anime versus like a Black Mirror type show, or if you play a lot of video games or comic books, or if you like fashion or you don't like fashion, or if you wear glasses, maybe you want to do something that having to do with sight. I don't know. It's really going to be personal. So that's what I'm looking for. So everyone's different. So I'm looking for your own personal view. So do a sketch, at least one sketch, and upload here. Okay. And that is basically all of the pre-work. And so what I'm going to do after that is read over these, kind of give you feedback. If you're kind of missing the whole point, I'll steer you back. Once we have our ideas set in place, we'll talk about the materials part. I'll give you a ton of ideas about how to develop your materials. And then you're kind of just off to the races for the next few weeks. Please try to get it done by the end of Wednesday, okay? If you get it done before that, great. All right, guys, I will talk to you later. Bye.
Ready?